do, YouTube? What it do? Alright guys, I just got back from seeing the movie Us by Mr. Jordan Peele and starring Miss Lupita Nyong'o. Alright, so I'm going to get into it. I'm going to go ahead and say spoiler alert now. I'm going to try to give my opinion, my little review here without spoiling anything for any of you. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and toss out spoiler alert now just in case I accidentally do that. Alrighty, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't want to waste y'all time. Alrighty, so at the very beginning of the film, he puts this passage out there. It's basically explaining how underneath, I guess you could say, the United States, there's lots of tunnels, abandoned subways, passageways. Basically, I can't remember if it said they didn't really have a purpose or there is no purpose for them. So that's basically what the passage says, that there's tunnels and passageways and abandoned subways underneath the United States. So from the moment I saw that passage, I went into this movie trying to connect everything to that because I felt it was significant to the story. So as the story moves along, we all know that this family is being attacked by another family that looks exactly like them. And then throughout the movie, he also throws out from the Bible Jeremiah 11:11. So I didn't know what that was. So I snuck and I Googled it while I was watching the movie because I felt I needed to know. So I Googled that and I tried to put a connection to that as well. Let me get right to the acting. So I want to, because I don't want to talk too much about it. So, but the acting itself, Lupita, Winston, damn, I can't remember that dude's name. I'm sorry, Winston, I'm sorry. The acting was phenomenal. The acting was fantastic because these characters these actors had to play one character, then they have to play another character, and it was like, it was fantastic, man. It was that acting, like they did all the actors all around everybody. To me, there was no weak actor in that movie. Everybody did a fantastic job as far as the acting. Now, now I got that out of the way. Let me go ahead and get into the story where I left off. So we know that this family's being attacked by families that look just like them. So when I saw that in the trailer, I was like, okay, well, this reminds me of The Strangers. But this is why it's always good to see a movie rather than base your entire perception of that movie off of the trailer. So it really is not like The Strangers. It just doesn't. It doesn't just take place in that house. That they venture out. So that part, and the reason why they are being stalked, why they are being attacked by this family, these doppelgangers that look like them, has nothing to do also with Strangers as well. So it is not like The Strangers at all. And I really hate that I pulled that comparison. I really do. But other than that, so what I liked about the story and what I liked about what Jordan Peele did was, and what he does, is he puts these little pieces out there for you to try and put together. And what I think is fantastic about that, excuse me, let me wet my whistle. It's a sweet apple wine. I usually try to go with sweet peach. If I can't get that, then I get sweet pineapple. And if they ain't got that, then my last resort is just sweet apple. Yeah, that's good. It's all right. So what I was saying was he puts these little pieces together, and you're sitting there and you're trying to put all this stuff together. And I thought that was fantastic because it keeps the audience interested in your story. That way the audience isn't drifting off. People are getting bored. You're not getting bored because you're too busy trying to put this shit together. It's like a goddamn puzzle. So I'm sitting there trying to put everything together. Now, I figured out a significant part of the movie quite early on. I'm not going to say what it is, but I figured it out quite early on. And I'm very proud of myself. I'm not saying I'm a dumbass, but I'm just saying I usually don't catch on to stuff like that quickly. Like in Get Out, people were saying, putting connections together that I didn't even put together. I was like, oh shit, I didn't even think about that. But this one, I figured out pretty early on, and I'm damn proud of myself. So I figured that part out early on. And then there was other pieces, I'm trying to put the passage that he had at the beginning with Jeremiah 11:11. And then there's also rabbits. I still don't know what the fuck the rabbits had to do with it. I'm still trying to put it together. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on YouTube and look at some of these explained videos, who came to conclusions that I did. So overall, I think overall it was fantastic. And I don't like scary movies at all, y'all. Y'all, I don't like horror movies, man. I don't like being scared, bruh. Like that messes with my anxiety. Like I don't like suspense stuff, but I love this. I loved it. I liked it. I thought it was fantastic. I think Jordan Peele, as someone who is a writer himself, you can tell he took time with his story. He takes time with it, and that's why I always tell people, don't rush your story. Don't rush it. You rush it, there's going to be so many plot holes. It's just don't rush it. Take your time. And I could tell he took his time with this, and he put together this fantastic story. So I highly recommend. Excuse me, that was so rude. I'm sorry. I'm gaffy. I'm a little gaffy. I highly recommend it. I thought it was really good. I thought the story overall was fantastic. Like I said, it kept you interested because you're trying to put these pieces together. It's like a puzzle. So, and I think that's a good way to tell a story because that keeps your audience intrigued. It keeps them intrigued with the story. It keeps them intrigued with your actors because I cared about the actors. That's one thing you want to make sure is that your audience care about your characters, because if they don't give a shit about your characters, it's a wrap. They didn't. It's a damn wrap. But I cared about the characters. I wanted more. I wanted to see what was going to happen. I felt invested into the story. I felt invested into the characters, and I thought the writing and the dialogue, everything was just spot on. So overall, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I know y'all like, damn, you can't just give them a 10 out of 10. There were some things in the story, things that were going on that I didn't like. I thought was pretty damn dumb of them to do. But overall, I can overlook it over some of that stuff. So I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I thought it was fantastic. Jordan Peele, you did a fantastic job, sir. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I don't like scary movies, but I like your scary movies. All right, so I hope I covered the basis. I hope you guys I made everything clear. If I didn't, ask me in the comment section if you want to know more. Other than that, I loved it. I loved it. Please go check it out. Please go see it. You will not be disappointed. It won't disappoint. I promise you, it won't disappoint. All right, that's it for now. Thank you guys for joining me here. Thank you for stopping by here at Mystic Shadow Films.